Welcome back. I'm here with Football League editor Pascal Lemaire to talk about Middlesbrough versus Bolton. Many people tipped Borough to go up, but they could only manage a goalless draw with newly promoted Preston on the opening day.
Yeah, it was quite a tough game for them, going to Preston, who'd just come up. I think it was always going to be quite difficult for them, but, it's another clean sheet. That's where they excelled last year. They were brilliant at the back, and they've managed to keep another clean sheet to start this season, but no goals. That is disappointing, and I think the clean sheet was especially impressive because they played a 17-year-old at centre-back. Ben Gibson's out injured at the moment, so they played Dale Fry at centre-back, so that was a positive for them, but they're still going for a new striker. They've been pursuing Jordan Rhodes most of the summer. It looks like they might have given up on that now because they're being heavily linked with David Nugent at Leicester, and either of those would be a great signing for them. I mean, Rhodes, I think Nugent would be the cheaper option. He'd probably cost about a third of the price, but I think it's maybe score as many goals as Rhodes. So I think it's probably a good thing they're maybe switching their attention to him, because if Rhodes is going to cost about 12 million, Nugent about 4. I think Nugent, he's not. You see what Leicester did last weekend with Vardy, Okazaki. They've got Ojoa on the bench as well. I think Nugent probably playing fourth fiddle now in those Leicester striking options. So they might be able to get him, and if they do, he'd be a very good signing, I think. And they'll be glad to return home here because they had the best home record out of anyone last year in the Championship. So be glad to return home here, and especially against Bolton, they'll start as very heavy favourites.
I think Borough struggled in front of goal against Bolton, didn't they? Didn't have a shot on target. Bolton still looking for their first goal of the season as well.
Yeah, they are. I mean, the start of the season, that was the first result in the league was quite an encouraging one. You welcome Derby, who are the pre-season favourites for promotion, just with them and Borough very close at the top of the betting market there. But Bolton holding Derby to a 0-0 draw there. It's a decent start for them. They had the odd chance, but I think when Derby were off their game like they were, Bolton, Neil Lennon might see it as a missed opportunity, and he would have wanted to put that right in midweek when they welcomed Burton in the Cup, but losing 1-0 at home to Burton, Burton in League One, so that's a disappointing result. And for me, I look at their squad, Bolton, and I'm quite worried for them this season. I think their strikers, especially the two strikers that have been playing so far, are Gary Medine and Emil Heskey. Medine the last couple. He had a great year for Sheffield Wednesday. I think it was 3 seasons ago. Since then, he's gone all around the place really, and he missed an absolute sitter against Burton in midweek. So, and then Emil Heskey, I've been over to Australia. He's 37 years old now. I think he offered them something last season. Did give him a bit of a boost last season. Him and Ida Gudjonsson. Gudjonsson's not there anymore, but Heskey's still there. And QPR and Fulham are both chasing Tim Ream, one of their defenders. So if they lose him, and they've got to sign someone up front surely, because they can't. They're not going to do anything this season. Medine and Heskey as their strikers.
What's the score prediction for this one?
Yeah, it's got to be Borough for me. Like I said, they had the best home record out of anyone last season in the Championship, and I'm backing them to win this one 2-0.
Sportsman going for a 2-0 win for Middlesbrough.